Looking at that.
You're like that camera. Act like somebody logged on. Pretend it's me. And you gave me a quote for the Elevate. And we're just gonna act
5
like-
windows, same thing.
Just make it 10 windows.
Windows.
10 single hung 36 by 72s.
Hey Garrett, how you doing today?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just having a blessed day. How are you doing?
Oh, just same.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining this call. I really do appreciate it. Just to break it down, it's going to be real easy. I don't want to waste your time. I wouldn't say that, but I'm just going to make this real quick. It's just going to break it down and do a few questions. And then after that, we're going to start looking at the windows. Does that sound fun?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, let's stop. I'm sorry to stop you. But like, if you don't like the way that opens up, then like, don't do it. Because we didn't do that at all today. You know? So like, I think you need to like I like to stick with this, and I want to stick with this, and I want them to know like kind of what the meeting's based on, but I don't want it to feel so unscripted, like so unnatural. Like that just doesn't feel natural to me.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start over and just be like, make a friend. Be like, so, I don't know. Be like, so how long have you been in the house, or stuff like that. Okay, go.
Windows grids change. That's on your Windows grids change. Hey Garrett, how you doing today?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for sending over that quote. It was 10 windows, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So I was just going to start out with a few questions. Then we're going to get into different window styles and maybe some configuration changes, and maybe I might have to update your estimate. We can do all that together on this phone call. So let's just get started. I guess the first question to really see what window fits you best. I know we quoted you on the Elevate. Was that promotional window something that you wanted to go with, or were you up to other options as well?
Well, I mean, obviously I got that quote, love the pricing on that. Obviously I see all the other options. I just don't know, what those options mean or really what's out there. I'm just kind of getting started.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I mean, to really break that down, I really need to are you getting new windows because you have old windows right now? Are you selling the house? What's really your purpose for getting new windows?
Well, I don't think we plan on selling. These are the original windows to the home. But we just want to really increase the energy efficiency. That's one of the problems that we have, but I guess you could say that's kind of our main pain point.
Okay, awesome. And is this going to be your forever home?
I mean, yeah, probably for another 20 or so years. I mean, it's probably what we have left on our ticker, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, I would imagine so.
Okay, yeah, awesome. That sounds great. So I know when you're buying something, you probably do a lot of research. Is that right? Or maybe just a little bit of research, but you know a little bit about Windows?
I mean, I'm just getting started.
Okay, awesome, sweet. I mean, I'm sure you looked in the market. Is there anything that you do like from what you looked at, or anything you don't like? I'll hear you out.
No, I mean, I think just really trying to get something more energy efficient than what we have.
Okay, awesome, sweet. So I mean, pretty much every single window we have is going to be more energy efficient than the original windows in your house. And with the promo we have going on, I'd love to tell you about the Elevate Tire Series window I have here behind me.
Okay. Is that the one you quoted me for?
Yes, that is our promotional window that I did quote you on for. It's $5,999. So you said you wanted energy efficiency. This is going to be a double pane, single hung window, meaning it lifts up and it has a tilt sash, comes down, makes it easier for cleaning. Like I said, it has the double pane, argon gas infused, and it also this little greenish tint that's going to be a low E tint, making it a very energy efficient window. And you said you're going to be there for 20 more years or so. Hopefully not. Hopefully longer than that. It's going to have a lifetime warranty on the frames. It's gonna have a 20-year seal failure, so basically if you see any cloudiness, fogginess, or moisture in there, that's covered for 20 years. It's gonna be a 10-year on the hardware. Do you have any questions about the warranty or maybe the window itself?
No, I mean, I think that all sounds good. I think that all sounds good, for sure.
Okay, awesome. Now let's talk about like color and aesthetics. What color were you wanting to go with?
Probably just white would be fine.
White. Okay, awesome. So we're sticking to that red price tag on the estimate. Were you wanting to keep the grids you have in there now, or were you wanting to transition to no grids?
Well, I've heard that the grids help out with the U factor. That basically I was reading online, and when you put grids in between the glass and windows, I've seen that that helps out with the U factor. And I think that U factor is definitely super important to me. I've talked to a lot of people, and their U factors come in at 0.24, 0.25, stuff like that. So what does this one come in at? And then does the grids affect that U factor?
Okay, so at the beginning of the call, I should have mentioned, but my boss Garrett is here, and I'll have to get with him on the grids and the U factor, but I believe it's a 0.5, 0.4.
Okay.
I was asking my boss.
Yeah. I think that. Yeah, I guess let's ask him and just let me know whenever you can and get back to me on that question.
Okay.
But I guess going back to that warranty. So what did you say that warranty was again?
So it's going to be a lifetime warranty on the frame, meaning if there's any cracking, bowing, or fading, it's going to be covered for a lifetime. And there's a 20-year warranty on seal failure. So basically, if there's any moisture, cloudiness, or fogginess in the window, it's going to be covered for 20 years, and 10-year on the hardware.
Okay. I guess why should I choose you? I mean, I love the pricing, and it's it just almost feels like it's one of those too good to be trues. So I guess kind of help me out with that.
Yeah, I mean, why you should choose us is because if you go on Google and look at our 5-star reviews, our reviews really don't lie. We have plenty of testimonies on the internet. We're going to treat you with the utmost respect. I know you hear that from every other company who you go with. Everybody says they're the best window company, but the reviews speak for themselves, and so does our price.
Okay. So this Elevate, how long have they been in business? Riddiby, this is Garrett. Hello? Hello? Yeah, so how long has Elevate been in business?
Let me get with Garrett, who's standing right here.
Okay. I guess why is it that I've seen some of the reviews online, and I just worry about the reviews of the Elevate window. And I've just kind of been looking while we're on the call, and I'm seeing some reviews that are not so good on the Elevate windows. Can you kind of speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that. I mean, Elevate's one of the biggest window manufacturers there are. I guarantee you, if you look up the Pella and the Anderson, you're going to find some bad reviews as well. But I will say this, 40% of our customers do get this Elevate window, and if anything, let's just say, does go wrong on the job site, we will make sure it gets fixed, whether it's all our fault or Elevate's. There's a warranty for a reason. So at the end of the day, your install is going to be 100% perfect.
Okay. So tell me about your install.
Yeah, so
how exactly are the windows installed?
Yeah, so basically what happens is we get our guys over there after we figure everything out and get these things ordered. Once they touch the ground at your house, first thing we do is start with the removal of your existing windows. And to do that, we start with placing washcloths on the ground to make sure no debris gets scattered anywhere. It's all going to be together, and we also put plastic tarping on areas that need it, so nothing gets hurt in the home. And then after that, we start with the removal of the windows, and that would mean first you have to take the glass out of the windows, and you do that by a heat torch, and you slowly pry the glass out to make sure there's minimal glass breakage. And then you take the starts with an S, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
Spline?
Yeah, I mean, you
Spline.
don't necessarily have to describe the exact term, but like, what is that term? What does it do?
It's a window spline, right?
Yeah, but like, what does it do? Like, what is that? Why is spline on a window? Like, tell me that. Would you know that? Like, why it's even there? So, like, if you were to look at the elevator window at the top, you see those plastic pieces?
Yeah.
Why is that there?
Holds the glass in place? So the spline gets removed before the glass.
Correct.
Okay.
So basically, we walk in, we start removing the spline, we start heating up the glass, and we start removing the horizontal frame. But the key is that, like, what do these things do? So, like, now that you know that that holds it into place, you'll be able to paint a better picture of how it actually happens. Continue. So how do the windows get installed?
Yeah, so first off, we start by placing washcloths and plastic to tarp off the area to make sure there's no mess in the house. And then we start with the removal of the window. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the splines. That's this little line right here. I'm not sure if you can see it from the camera, but this is holding the glass in place. And then once we get those off, we start heating up the glass with a heat torch, and then we slowly start getting it out of there to make sure there's minimal glass breakage. And then after we get that out, we can start removing the horizontal bar and the rest of the window. And then we can, after that, we get that out, we can start removing the frame itself. And how we do that is we get a crowbar and we start from the bottom and take the whole frame out.
Yeah, just keep going through it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And then once we remove the pre-existing window, we start with installing ours. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to foam in the window. Yeah, I think I messed that up.
Keep going.
Need a little refresher. So you foam it in, you put the window in.
And then we screw it to the studs, and then we caulk and seal the outside and inside.
Wait, are you doing more Zooms?
No,
Okay.
I'm just finishing up this and then we can go.
They're like buck wild down there right now.
Who?
That party, because they're a bunch of 5-year-olds like sprinting, screaming. Pretty sure the girl whose birthday it is hurt. She's sitting on the counter and the mom's like looking in her mouth. Jeez, they really broke everything. But they're cleaning up now.
Alright, what do you got? What are you reading?
I want to get this down before I try it again.
What part is that?
Did you update this?
What is it?
Window installation?
I mean, probably not. That really hasn't been a focus in that
No.
portal.
Install windows into the opening, secure.
If you don't,
Oh, push me. Leave here.
I feel like there's a different one I was looking at. I guess not.
pretty well got it, bro. Like, you said all the right things. It really just comes down to caulking and sealing.
So we foam it in, put the window in,
And then we caulk
put the
and seal.
screws, caulk and seal, and then screws.
I mean, that doesn't really
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, like, I don't think that the steps to the process on the install matter as much as the steps to the process on the removal. Does that make sense?
So the removals.
So the removal, like, we have to do it in stages, in a way.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess to not confuse you, it goes, so window spline removed,
Yeah.
glass removed,
Glass.
frame removed. Okay, you can just say frame as a whole, frame removed.
Okay.
And it's with the pry bar, you pry up against the brick, and remove it. Then we clean the opening, we clean it up, we check for any previous wood rot, install new window, foam, install new window, and then basically caulk it, seal it, install new window as in screwing it into the studs. I'll update that for you this weekend
Okay.
and try to get you some more stuff, because I know you need the training aspect of it, but you pretty well got it. I think the biggest thing people look for in that question, just from my experience, is like, I talked to a customer the other day, and somebody came in there and just started smashing the windows out. They make sure that you're not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they don't necessarily care exactly how it's done. They just need to hear that you're not smashing the windows out.
Yeah.
Everything else they really don't care about. The only other thing that I would say they care about is foam. That's it. Do you foam around the windows before you install? Yes. It's like the other question. Alright, let's continue. Let's just like,
I feel like I just made that a lot longer than it should have been.
what?
I don't know. I feel like I took forever to explain how to like take the windows out. I don't know if there's a better way I could have done that, but
No, I mean, it'll come just like the script did yesterday. You've got to say it 100
Yeah.
times, and then you'll eventually get it. But you've got to have the scripts to say, which I haven't been able to provide to you, so that's another part of the problem. So let's just keep rolling with it and try to get the most knowledge out as possible. Okay, so I think actually we should be done. We should be done, and I think we should just watch this video really